update to reporters on this January blast. We have a crew there waiting to see what he has to say. Erie County was under a travel advisory this morning. If he says anything important about the thruway or anything else, we'll let you know immediately. But right now I want to check in with News 4's Emily Guggenmess. Emily, you were out all morning for us, and you know firsthand just how bad those roads were.
Certainly, and it makes it amazing that it looks like this right now. Very sunny out compared to what we saw this morning. We were out there for about 6 hours checking on the road conditions for you, but that was nothing compared to the snowplow drivers who were out all night clearing the way.
We got probably about 6 inches in 2 hours, and that's where we're cleaning up now.
Mike Holden started his shift at 8 o'clock last night, working 15 hours straight. He's had to replow the same areas numerous times because they just couldn't keep up with the snow and wind.
Oh, it's bad, especially when you couldn't see nothing. I mean, you try to plow, and the wind would just blow it right up over the windshield of the truck, and you either have to stop or slow down, and it just makes it for a very long night. Holden
isn't the only one digging out. The intense snow and wind began in the NORTHTOWNS in Buffalo, working its way down to the southtowns.
Lots of pain. The wind's coming right back at your face and blowing snow right back at you.
Luckily, Michael Cook made it into work okay, just in time to start snow blowing.
I just bought a new Volkswagen Bug. The thing's the best car I ever drove in the snow. Couldn't believe it.
At Applebee's, employees that could make it into work were shoveling the sidewalk for lunch patrons. That included General Manager John Bernese.
Everything's in the job description, so just the wind is. We're learning to throw the snow that way so the wind takes it, but it's probably going to end at Boston Market, so they'll have to shovel again. So, sorry guys.
He was helped out by cook Kevin Kelly.
You get the beardsicles coming down, yeah.
It's a good look for you.
Oh yeah, if I'm Santa Claus, yeah, great.
Well, at least people had a sense of humor about it, definitely. And, they had spent a lot of long hours clearing the way, but they weren't the only ones. As we had mentioned, the snow started in the NORTHTOWNS. People are still digging out in Kenmore, right, Andrew?
Yeah, it's a common sight here in South Buffalo, but here in the north, we were digging out this morning as well. Now, the intense lake effect snow bands, they typically center in the southtowns, but this one, as we know, drifted a little farther north late last night and early this morning, where we saw the whiteout conditions. Now, we caught up with some residents in Kenmore. They were digging out, they were snow blowing, and most of them, they just wondered how the Southtowns did it back in November, a storm that was so much worse.
No, it's nice. It's light. It's easier to shovel. It's not that hard, which is good. But I can't imagine the people that got it months ago. That was crazy.
Well, especially like in November. I mean, you pretty much feel bad for the people that have to deal with all the work. The snow removal and stuff. And I mean, they were pretty much trapped in their house at that point. At least we can get out. But now it's our turn to clean up all the snow. I mean, got a lot of work on our hands.
Now, just a couple of reminders here in North Buffalo. The roads are getting better, but still be careful. Give yourself extra time on the roadways, especially turning those corners at the intersections. It's very easy to spin out. Also, the sun is out. Yes, it's beautiful, but it's very bright, reflecting on all the snow that we saw. So a pair of sunglasses wouldn't be a bad idea. Live in North Buffalo, Andrew Baglini, News 4.